Hello and welcome to Althea Suite. Today I'm going to show you how to add already existing variants to your master item or how to create new variants themselves. To get started, we're going to go into our products and then into our items. From here, I already have an item that I want to look at. It's going to be this Veil Rocking Recliner. Now, in order to start to create the different variants for this Rocking Recliner, we can go to the context menu, the three-dotted menu, and then we want to modify this item. Once you modify the item, we want to scroll down a little bit until we get to this checkbox where it says has variant. We want to check that, and then a little hyperlink is going to show up to set the variant. Once you click on set variant, a little window will populate, and then at this point we want to hit the add item variant. This is going to be looking at all of the user fields that we have down below. Click the blue plus icon. This is going to expand all of my different user fields. And in this example, I'm going to open up the color one. Now I want to set my different variants that I have. Once we select the variant we want, in this case it's going to be white shell, we want to go ahead and press the OK button. If you had selected more than one variant, it'll get all listed down over here. In this case, I'm just choosing one. Go ahead and associate a cost with this. You don't have to do this, but I might as well at this point. And then we can get a selling price for this as well. And then all we're going to do from here is press the OK button. This will ask you, are you sure you want to create this? And we're going to say yes. And then there, we have set now one variant. The next important step to do is go ahead and update this product by going down to the bottom right and pressing the update button. Once you do that, you'll notice that you have now a second item underneath of the Veil Rocking Recliner. So what it will do, the variant will create its own auto-generated SKU. You can always modify that to change it. But over here in the name, because this is a variant of the original product, it brought the name of the product and then whatever variant that we wanted to add. In this case, white shell on the color side. Now, there might be some cases where you already have the variant created, but you didn't create it from the master item itself. Now, there might be some products inside of your item manager that you've already created as its own item. In this case, we have a Veil Rocking Recliner Graphite, but this is not connected to the actual item Veil Rocking Recliner. In order to associate this Veil Rocking Recliner and Graphite to the original item, what we can do is search for the item itself. This is going to bring up all the different Veil Rocking Recliners. This one is already a variant of this item, but this item itself was already created in the system. Maybe it's brought over in a spreadsheet, but it exists as a variant of the original item itself. So to associate this graphite one to the recliner, we're going to go to the original item itself, go to the context menu, and then we have an assign variant button. Once we click on assign variant, you'll notice that the white shell one is already connected to the Veil Rocking Recliner. So all we need to do is find that item that we just created, the one in graphite, select that on the menu here. Then now we're associating the Veil Rocking Recliner and graphite to the actual item itself. So now this Veil Rocking Recliner now has two variants, one in graphite and then one in white shell. So that is how to associate the already existing variant itself to the master item itself. In this case, it's going to be the Veil Rocking Recliner. After that, you don't need to do anything else. You've now connected it. Now, if we go back to the Veil Rocking Recliner, go to the context menu to show the variants, they'll both be in there connected to it. Now you'll notice that the one that we just connected to it doesn't have a last purchase price or sales price. So in order to modify those, you just need to go and find the variant itself, go to the context menu, and just simply modify the item. Once we're modifying the variant, we can either change the SKU, or in this case, we can go ahead and update the sales price. And if you want the last purchase price as well, be sure to hit the update button. That is how to create a new variant from your item and how to also connect other items to be their variants as well. Thank you.